Welcome to back at BikeBeat, the place where two wheels meet passion and precision. Today, we're diving into one of the most distinctive and bold cruisers hitting the road in 2025, the all-new Moto Guzzi Audace. If you think Italian motorcycles are only about sharp sport bikes or vintage cafe racers, think again. The Audace is here to flex muscle, turn heads, and roar with soul. Let's break it down. The 2025 Moto Guzzi Audace isn't just a refresh, it's a full-on statement. Building on the muscular DNA of its predecessor, this year's model comes back leaner, more refined, and with a deeper growl. It still carries that signature Italian flair, a cruiser with attitude, designed not to blend in, but to dominate every parking lot, boulevard, and canyon road it touches. At the heart of the new Audace is an updated version of Moto Guzzi's iconic transverse 90-degree V-twin. It's an 850 cubic centimeters air-cooled engine, yes, air-cooled, that now churns out 80 horsepower and 81 newton-meters of torque. Not outrageous numbers, but the magic here isn't top speed. It's feel. That torque hits early and pulls hard, especially between 3,000 and 6,000 RPM, exactly where you spend most of your riding time. The sound from the twin matte black exhausts is pure thunder, throaty, raw, and unmistakably Moto Guzzi. Crack the throttle and you get a mechanical, visceral response. There's a deliberate weight to how it moves, how it vibrates through the bars, it's mechanical poetry. Now, if you've ridden older Guzzis, you'll know they've always had a certain charm, quirky, sometimes rough around the edges. But the 2025 Audace smooths things out where it counts. Throttle response is cleaner thanks to a refined ride-by-wire system. Fuel mapping is tuned for better efficiency without sacrificing punch. And the 6-speed gearbox feels more fluid, not Japanese slick, but purposeful with a solid clunk that lets you know you've shifted. Suspension-wise, Moto Guzzi stuck to a tried-and-true setup, but with subtle improvements. Up front, you get $45 million forks with adjustable preload and rebound, while the rear is supported by twin shocks, now upgraded with better damping control. It's firm, make no mistake, this isn't a soft couch of a cruiser. But that's the point. The Audace invites aggressive riding. Lean it into a turn, and you'll find it surprisingly stable for a bike of this stance. The low center of gravity helps a lot, and the 200mm rear tire offers both style and grip. Braking is handled by dual 320mm discs up front, paired with Brembo calipers, and a single 280mm disc at the rear. ABS comes standard, of course, but more than that, the braking feel is consistent, progressive, and confident, essential for a cruiser that tempts you to push it harder than most. Now let's talk design, because let's be honest, this is where Moto Guzzi truly flexes. The 2025 Audace leans into a darker, more aggressive visual language. The tank, now reshaped with sharper edges and a more contoured profile, carries the classic Moto Guzzi eagle in brushed aluminum. Matte black dominates the palette, broken up with subtle crimson pinstriping on the wheels and tank badge, a nod to Guzzi's racing past. The engine fins are brushed and polished, catching just enough light to add dimension without being flashy. The drag-style handlebars are still here, giving the rider a stretched-out, assertive posture. The solo seat has been slightly recontoured for better lower back support, and there's a new optional pillion kit if you want to bring a passenger, though let's be honest, the Audace feels most honest when ridden solo. Instrumentation is digital this time around, but cleverly styled to resemble analog dials. It's minimalist, speed, touch, gear indicator, and ride mode selection. Yes, you now get ride modes, 3 of them, road, rain, and veloce. Veloce being the sporty one, of course. Each mode adjusts throttle sensitivity, ABS intrusion, and traction control settings. Simple, but effective. Weight-wise, the bike comes in at around 220 kilograms dry, not light, but manageable thanks to the low seat height of just under 29 inches. And when you sit on it, there's a sense of command, you feel connected to the road, like the bike is an extension of your will, not just a machine under you. So who is the 2025 Moto Guzzi Audace for? It's not trying to be everything to everyone. It's not a highway cruiser in the sense of a Goldwing or Road Glide, and it's not a sport bike trying to pass as a cruiser. This is for riders who want something visceral. Riders who want mechanical soul, not just digital sophistication. Riders who appreciate the raw feel of air-cooled torque and the understated cool of Italian design that doesn't shout, but whispers confidently. It's a thinking rider's muscle cruiser. A bike that blends old-school charisma with just enough modern tech to stay relevant without losing its character. Now let's talk price. The new Audace starts at around $13,499, with optional performance accessories and style packs that can push it closer to $15,000. It's competitively priced for a premium Euro cruiser, especially when you consider the level of craftsmanship, brand heritage, and the sheer uniqueness it brings to the segment. There are faster bikes. There are cheaper bikes. But few carry the kind of attitude and heritage that the Moto Guzzi Audace does. It's unapologetically bold, a little rebellious, and unmistakably Italian. Thanks for riding with us. If you like this deep dive into the 2025 Audace, hit like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to BikeBeat for more reviews, rides, and all things two-wheeled. Until next time, keep it loud, keep it fast, and keep it real.